Baby dolls. As I always say, you can lead a man to his drawers, but you can't make him put on his socks. By the time you watch this video, Coinbase Layer 2 is already out, and there's more adoption. Coinbase has 110 million people, 90% left because the prices went down. Okay? 90 million people left just because the price went down, which means they were only there because the price went up, which means the entire crypto industry has a big ways to go. Huge. So I want you to know that, by the time you watch this video, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the price. The fundamentals are strong for crypto. Double-digit growth. That's all we care about. The growth is still strong. And we're growing from a small PP size. In the 2022 bear market, we crashed under 1 trillion market cap. Okay, we hit deep depression value. You should be DCA buying anything under 3 trillion. I'm telling you right now. You can't go euphoric under 3 trillion. You can't. If you're at 10 to 12 trillion, all right, think about it. But anything under 3 trillion, just keep DCA buying, okay? I was loud. I had my megaphone. I increased my Twitter posting frequency. I even started my YouTube to teach people, hey, now's the time to go all in. Get your ovaries out. Get your fluffy socks out. Wear your fluffy slippers. Double the fluffiness. You have to start aggressively buying now. I don't want to see these $50 buys, $100. Stop wasting your time down here. If you're going to take this seriously, you have to scoop up the value. Now, doesn't matter if prices go up. Because the fundamentals are so strong, you can afford to make some slip-ups along the way. That's the beautiful part. In the stonk market, their slip-ups are like, you got to wait about 8, 9, 10 years. But let's not talk about that. Crypto is still growing. We're still very small. Tiny PP. So much growth size. Coinbase has so many people who they got affected by the crypto marketing. They can be onboarded. They will be onboarded. I'm telling you, we have solutions for them. We don't know what they are yet, but they're coming. All right. So please keep your socks on. You should be DCA buying anything under 3 trillion market cap. No excuses. The stock market is a scam. The returns are garbage. Crypto, hey man, look, yeah, as time goes on, that's right. All right, you're not going to get your 30x. You're not going to get your 50x because you didn't buy in the depression. You got to buy in hope and disbelief. If you're buying in hope and disbelief, you're going to get a hope and disbelief price return, which is probably anywhere from high-end 20x, low-end 5. And if you go further along that, if you want to buy an optimism, hope, thrill, well, now you're looking at full gamble mode. You could be buying the top, or maybe you get a double or a triple. Max. Absolute max. Like, you got to get the 5 to 6 green monthly candles in a row when that happen. Did I tell you that we're friends? So, what I'm talking about, this is hope. This is the super gamble part right here. And it's here as well. Super duper gamble part. Now, you're lucky back in 2017, the super duper gamble part went for 12 months. Unfortunately, in the previous scam market, this only went for 6 months. Okay? I can't control it. Don't blame me. If you want more answers, I'm sorry. Maybe you got to put on your mittens and you got to see what time it is. We had 12 green monthly candles. Pumping 2017. It only became 6 in the next one. 6, 12. All right? That hurt me. That hurt. I hope the next one's not 3. I really do. I really hope that was just FTX scamming, some weird stuff. But you got to prepare for the worst, friends. But we hope for the best, okay? So, eternal friendship. 1 trillion is small. Gold is 10 trillion. So you can see my arrow here. Look at the green hearts of staircase friendship in justice up into heaven. 12 trillion. It's about gold. The stonk market is about 100 trillion total in the world. Crypto is global. So I don't think we should be compared to the USA stonk market, which is about 40 trillion. We should be compared to the world. Okay? I like this GIF in the bottom right. I don't know what this guy's doing, but thank you, sir, for posting this. I love seeing this stuff. Okay. You should be buying with conviction and holding, because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be roses, fairies. You're going to have to keep your fluffy slippers on. You are going to encounter people who wear brown leather shoes on a Saturday morning. I can't control that. You want to go hang around with these people who wear brown shoes? That's on you. But if you buy in the depression, or at least get it in hope and disbelief phase, you won't have to deal with this trash I'm about to show you. In the year 1987, we had a famous stock market crash. There were documentaries and movies made about it. The Dow Jones went minus 42% very fast in a matter of weeks. After it bottomed out, it was up only. We actually birthed the internet. The internet actually came alive, right? It was a parabolic volcano, and then we bubbled up all the way until 1997 to 2000, okay? So, I think it's going to happen again in crypto, all right? I have a Bitcoin and Ethereum. Could repeat the run-up. Maybe by the time you watch this video, it's already happened. I don't know. I'm telling you, one day it's going to happen. And I think why it's going to happen is because if you are in crypto, you are scared of red candles like me. But we know they're coming. And it doesn't make us any less scared, right? So I think people are ready to exit at the first big red candle, all right, after a bull market starts. So the Dow Jones stock market went up, and look at this. It had this colossal slapdown. Colossal. You know, if you watch the documentaries, this vicious crash, right? The people who were trading on the floor, the CBOE, the bond traders, the stock traders, the viciousness of the crash, they knew, even back then, right? They said, well, the stock market prices in the future, we're probably going to have another Great Depression, a huge bear market. They all said this. And if you were living in this moment, you would think the same too. I think the Federal Reserve, they did like a rate cut just to like be like, whoa, what's happening, right? So the economy didn't crack. It was just a blip. It was just, one of those things that happens. And you can see what happened here. It was literally just up only up there, right? And it wasn't a zombie virus or anything like that. It was just like, what the hell was that, man? So I hope we don't see this again, but maybe we do. I don't know. They have circuit breakers now, where if the stock market goes below 7%, it'll just finish auctioning for the day, and then they'll redo it tomorrow to get everybody to calm down. So they try to game the system. But you know what? If I was all in on stonks, I'd want them to do it too. So I'm like, hey, stop selling my bags, man. Oh, God bless them. So I think one day we're going to get this chart in crypto. And I think it'll be the perfect bull trap. And if I was to guess, look, in my life, I've noticed whenever I speak these prophecies of this weird stuff that may or may not happen, I always think they're going to happen like one day in the future, like 5 to 10 years away. But for some reason, they always happen much faster than I think. It's very spooky. This might be Bitcoin at 100K. And then literally just goes down to like 70 in like a week. And everyone thinks, oh my God, that was the top. But then we just grind up and we just do something we haven't done before. And everyone's getting out here. You see this part? Everybody starts getting out here, but it doesn't do that. It's like, well, there's no, everything looks strong, and then we just keep going. We go back to 100K, and then, oh my God, 150. I think that would be the perfect retailer exit, friends. I think that would be. If this was Bitcoin, I think this would be a perfect, roughly, 100K or 90K. And now he's 70K. You get all the retailers out. They all bottom sell here, and they all keep selling out here because they expect the dead cat bounce that doesn't come. I think that would just be the perfect trap, because 100K is just a round number that everyone's looking at. Yeah, wouldn't that be fantastic if that happens? That's why I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, you're only gonna make the trophy for yourself if you have peanut brain conviction like me. Up means up, not down. All right? We are not going down. We are going up. That's it. I'm not accepting anything else. I'm going to remove this bottom arrow part. That's it. You have to believe in this. If you don't believe in this, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. I'm glad we're friends, by the way. So, the undertone of all my messages is the secret of the Ponzi fiat system. The point of no return for an economy is having a debt to GDP ratio of plus 90%. So once they hit 90%, they can never go back. All right. So throughout history, politicians solve this problem by one way: printing. They print, they debase the currency. They take, so the GDP of a country, the currency base, it's got a market cap. And everybody is holding a certain percentage of the value. And when they print, they take money, shadow form, from the middle class, and they redistribute it. You know, some to the rich people to try and employ, some to the poor people to go spend because they're not going to save anything. That's what they do. That's why Satoshi invented Bitcoin, okay? So they transfer wealth. So cash holders always lose. That's it. You hold the cash, you lose. If you own scarce assets which they can't print, you win. And your goal is to just make sure whenever you read the news, you don't click the sell button. It's okay to read the news, but you just got to chill out, man. Everything's going to convince you to sell. Every 5 seconds, you're going to think about, oh my God, the world's going to end. Just chill out, man. Chill out. Have 2 drinks. It's okay. No one can see you. I'm sure you've been out partying. You've got that friend who's too paranoid, you know, maybe he's a bit too scat. It's okay, man. No one can see you. Just chill out. 2 drinks. We're in the corner. Get him to calm down. He's not sweating as much. All right? Maybe you've got your back to the crowd, so, you know, no one can see him because he's paranoid. You look out for your friends. That's what we're here to do. I want to win with you. It's not enough for me to keep winning. You have to do it with me. We have examples of some countries here who went down the doo-doo train, you know, Venezuela, Japan, Sudan, Greece, Lebanon, you know, even United States. Oh, excuse me, I know that country. United States, I think they have the world reserve currency. They're being very naughty, aren't they? But they got all the guns, so they can basically just change these rules. Like, friends, they can literally just change the website tonight and say, hey, our debt isn't 128%. It's actually 28%. What are you going to do? You've seen all the pink and blue hair people out there. They're going to believe it. Snap their fingers, it's done. All right. So, everything is a fugazi. It's a fugazi, man. You just got to play the game, friends. Play the game with the whales. Long term. Holding. This bullish undertone protects you when you see big fat crashes. So I've got Bitcoin here on a regular chart, all right? We love Bitcoin. I want you to show you the death. Bitcoin, look at these destruction candles. See this? You think, oh my God, I've lost all my money. By the way, Da Vinci J15 and Richard Hart both bought the top here. This is literal top. They bought the top here and they went -5% down, all right? So this is what it looks like, friends. See? It looks really bad. Like, whoa, uh-oh, oh, whoa. See, it's a roller coaster. Just telling you, see these red candles are coming. Like, oh no, red. Oh my God, when will the pain stop? Habibi, it stops when it wants to stop. But you have to stay long no matter what. It's not going to tell you when it's going to stop, okay? I've just given you the information. They have to keep printing. Whenever there are big troubles, they have to debase the currency. And if too many people catch on, they'll just start spamming the airwaves and media to tell people to think otherwise, all right? You saw what happened with the zombie virus. You saw the information control they can do. You got to applaud them for it. They're very powerful, all right? So don't try to fight them. Don't protest. Just play the game. Just play the game, man. You play the game right, you can be sitting on your chair in your backyard, tanning, playing your Game Boy, Pokemon Yellow, leveling up your little Pikachu, trying to hunt a little Butterfree. Okay? So, this is what you're in for. You're in for a lot of these spasms. Just accept it. We've accepted it, all right? It doesn't feel good. I'm not telling you not to feel bad. I feel bad. I'm like, oh, man, I've lost everything again. But you never lose everything again. You're either in this to the end, or you're not my friend. Tell your mum you love her. Until next time.